How are
Hi,
you?
how are you?
I have to say, I love your earrings.
Oh, thank you. Well, we have to keep it interesting here on our live stream. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us, and
No,
we're so happy
thank you for
to.
inviting me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we're just talking. I mean, we're kind of talking in two ways, which is what can people do who maybe don't have the means to get fancy supplements and that kind of thing. So what are the just household ways that they can support themselves in times like these, and then also any kind of other recommendations and supplementation that you're giving your clients and talking about right now.
Yeah. Well, as you know, Ayurveda is pretty much a preventive medicine, which is one of the most beautiful things I've learned through 30 years of practicing Ayurveda.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I recommend at this point to all my clients is literally think about everyone, love everyone, think about everybody that is going through these symptoms of the coronavirus, and then send them love and send them thoughts of being healed. And I think if we all put that thought, our thoughts are so great and powerful that we can help these people even if we're not with them.
Yeah.
So, but in things that we can do every day, Ayurveda recommends to, what I recommend everyone in all my consultations is to clean your tongue every day. So first thing in the morning, you wake up, scrape your tongue, take all the bacteria, take all that ama, which is toxins, out of your body every morning. Do not let it be there. Just take it out so we prevent from going into the lungs. The next thing that I recommend for everyone is, especially at this moment, is to do some oil pulling. Again, oil pulling is going to pull all these things out of your systems and not letting get it out of your mouth. We need to keep all your cavities that go all what I call the 11 holes where everything can go to the inside. We need to keep them clean. And again, like everyone says, do not touch your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your face,
Yeah.
unless you have washed your hands. So the oil pulling is pretty simple. You just put the oil, and I made some oil with really great immune strengthening and bacteria killing oil right now for people to do oil pulling. You can get it through the website.
Okay.
And then the next thing will be to do some meditation, to be able to release the stress and to not be listening to every news that is there, because the only thing is going to be do that is to create more stress.
Yeah.
So the other thing that Ayurveda recommends pretty much is the Abhyanga, which is probably you guys all know what it is, but it's doing the self massage, which is the self love. You love yourself. You that will be able to move again all the toxins that are going to be able to have to move out through the lymph, out through the body, so they will not go deeper into your tissues.
What kind of oil can people use for oil pulling? Like that's household. Like what's admissible?
Well, normally you cannot buy an oil that is made like the one I make. If
Yeah.
you want to make one at home, I will recommend to do coconut oil, sesame oil, and then you can add a little bit of tea tree oil into
Okay.
that. So that
Okay.
will help to make it stronger. But otherwise, in normal days, not now, it would be good to do just sesame and coconut oil.
Okay. Okay.
For the Abhyanga, then again, we use sesame oil, which has linoleic acid, which helps the immune system to be stronger. So that's why I would recommend to everyone to do right now,
Yeah.
to do the sesame oil, which is very simple. What we can do is do the massage, really massage all your joints, do circular motions so nothing stays into the joints, and then move up and down through the muscles, and then again joints around and muscles up and down and joints around, and don't forget the lymph. Most people forget the lymph, so it's very important to do the inside of your arm, and the same thing with the inside of your legs, doing all the joints, and also that will help to lubricate the joints, and that's another way to prevent from toxins to move deeper into the tissues. doing this every day, and then after that you take a shower to make the oil go deeper into the tissues that will help the body be
Okay.
stronger and your immune system be stronger. The other thing that I would recommend is to do at this point is Nasia oil. So Nasia oil is an oil, again, you can get it in my website, or any Banyan botanicals or Vedic herbs, or I don't know, do you carry any?
We don't right now, but yeah, you can get,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, your stuff is like so
yeah.
magic, but yeah, yeah.
So for that, I would recommend to people, it's very simple. You put your head back and then you put the oil inside your nose. What this oil does is to clear the nasal passages that go to the brain, and strengthens the lung. And then also it's going to prevent from things to come into your respiratory system. So that's why it's important to do this. Sometimes people go like, oil in the nose, that's weird. But at this point, you have to see that this is not weird. This is something that is going to help your immune
It's
system.
very
Like, for
protective.
example, every time I fly, I do this. First thing, I go in the plane and I just put a little bit of oil in my nose, and that will prevent from, normally when you travel the next day, you get sick. This always prevents from getting sick from that. The other thing that I do is this magic tips oil. Can you guys see?
We lost you somehow. Maybe you shared your screen, Martha.
Okay.
Hold on. If I knew how to tell you what to do, I would right now, but Shubhapreet knows everything. Hold on. Isn't that her screen or is that our screen? Oh.
It's something on their side because we still see them.
I can see you perfect.
I can see me too. Stand by. No, it's something on this as well. Maybe it's something there too. Oh, there you are. Okay, we're back.
And I want to recommend everybody to use thieves oil at this point.
Yeah.
I pretty much carry one of these bottles with me all the time. And if I go to a public place where I have to go, then, or if I go on a plane, I just simply put a drop in my hand. And then you're gonna
Thieves.
grab it,
Thieves oil. Yeah.
thieves oil, and then you inhale it. It feels really nice to your lungs. And what this does, always, whether it's right now in this moment that we're going through the coronavirus, or anytime you're going to get a cold, you do this and you pretty much can make yourself not to be sick.
Yeah. It's pretty
If you feel,
amazing.
yeah, if you feel a little bit of a sore throat or anything with your glands, just put it on the outside of your glands and put it under your, on the bottom of your feet. If you rub this at night or in the morning, in the bottom of your feet, that will keep you, your immune system stronger for whatever is going to come to attack your body.
Wow. Okay, great. Great.
I don't know if you know the story about thieves oil.
What did they use it for the grave robbing, right?
Yeah, but they use it. It was basically the bubonic fever, and everybody was dying, and that's why they call it thieves, because the thieves went to rob the bodies, and they would never get sick. So the judge asked them. They asked him, we will not incarcerate you or anything, but let us know what was it? What is the secret? How come you guys never get sick? And then if you give us the recipe, we'll let you go. And then they give them the recipe, and that's how thieves appears.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's life saving. It really is.
Yeah, it is. It is really incredible.
Yeah, you can look it up.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, so the next thing that I would recommend is to do Neti Pot.
Yeah.
So I think you guys all familiar with the Neti Pot. It's putting the hot water, the warm water, and a little bit of salt, and then you put it in your nostrils, and then again you go in and out through the other nostril, and then do the other side out to the other nostril. Do this every other day, but right now I'm doing it every day pretty much.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that I'm getting everything strength.
Yeah.
The next thing I would recommend is some food. So Ayurveda is very big, 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 big in food and how the things that we put in our bodies. So I would recommend to do all cooked foods. So we will not put more strain to our body to be able to digest other foods.
Yeah.
And I would recommend to have a lot of pears right now because the pears, if you see a pear, it has the shape of a lung.
Yogi Bhajan says that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it will be very important to do like cook pears, cook apples. That all that would be great to cook all the vegetables. And at this point, all the spices like cumin, coriander, fennel, turmeric, ginger, which the ginger is going to help to break all the mucus. That would also help not to the ama to be able to get into our body. Yeah.
Cool.
And then also, follow the fruits that come with the season. So eat what is in season at this moment. Yeah.
It's important. Anything else that you feel like is particularly good for people to be thinking of or reminded of? I love all of these tips because they're really simple and easy for people to do.
Well, the other thing I would recommend is for people, what I've learned about the coronavirus is that heat is something that destroys and soap is something that destroys the virus. So I had someone with just some beginning symptoms of who knows what it was this. It was the whole body hurting, a little chills, a little fever. And what I recommend for this person, it was to get a bath and make the hottest they could go at the beginning and start putting hotter and hotter and hotter until you break a sweat. And to this bath, I recommend to put some of the Epsom salts, and baking soda, because this will be able to, the salt will clear your aura and it will clean all your pores. And it also, the baking soda will balance the pH in the body, and the Epsom salts will be the magnesium, the mineral that will help the body to be strength. To the strength of the body. So I recommend this, and the person called me the next day and she said magically all the symptoms disappeared. But he was feeling really, really sick. Like, I don't know what was happening to him. And then he felt so good that the next day he went and did a bath with like 3 pounds of each thing to be able to, because he felt really good. So it did it like for 2 or 3 days and all the symptoms were gone.
Great. Good. And people can find you. You guys are suryaspa.com to get some of your amazing oils and things?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else before we jump off?
Anything else? I will say to one of the things that I practice meditation in the morning and meditation in the afternoon. Yeah. And of course do some yoga that will help also so much.
Yeah, it really does help.
And I think the last thing I want to say is forgiveness. Forgive everyone and forgive each other for anything, because that also strengthens your heart and your soul.
It really does. It's a powerful time for compassion, forgiveness.
Yeah.
Especially of our world leaders and of anyone who's in leadership right now. I think no matter what your politic is, you gotta really kind of bring them into the prayer, because people are, everyone's really kind of doing their best. doing what they can. So thank you so much. It's always, I can't wait to, I'm not traveling right now, so I hope, to be able to come up and see you guys at some point soon.
Yeah. And the other thing I forgot, so even if that would be great, is to do an.
Oh no. We can't, we can't hear you. Stand by. Did you mute yourself? Try it again. Are you okay on the audio? Can you hear us? Okay. I feel like that was such a cliffhanger. Didn't you feel like that was going to be like so good? You're not muted. I don't know. There's some sort of tech thing. If you text Shubhapreet, we'll announce it to everyone so they know, because I think something happened to sometimes this Zoom thing goes in and out. But text Shubhapreet, we'll make sure everybody hears. And unless you want to jump off and jump. Oh, okay. Roger, I love it. This is good. Oh, yeah. Okay. An Ayurvedic. Hi, Roger. An Ayurvedic cleanse. Yeah, so some panchakarma. I mean, I live and die by this stuff. So, and especially if you're in LA, you have to go to Surya Spa for panchakarma. So, and your new space. Is the new space open, you guys? Almost. Okay. Okay, in May. Okay, great. All right, bless you both. Thank you for your work, and good to see you both. Satnam. See you. See you soon. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Reality Riffing. These are conversations that I think are important with people who are doing great things in the world about subject matters that need to be discussed. If you enjoyed the content, the conversation, please feel free to share with your people, share with your friends and family, rate the podcast below, and also subscribe.